ภาษาอังกฤษสำเนียงซับเวอร์กับครูนัท Forming the comparative and superlative. Using the comparative of adjectives in English is quite easy once you have understood the few simple rules that govern them. Below you will find the rules with example for each condition. If you are not sure what a syllable or a consonant is, have a look here. Number of syllables. If one syllable, like tall. Comparative, you just put er, like taller. Superlative, you have to put est, like tallest. One syllable with the spelling consonant, plus single vowel, plus consonant, double the final consonant. For example, like fat, fatter, fattest. Big, bigger, biggest. Sad, sadder, saddest. Number of syllables like 2 syllables. Ending in like y, ly, or w. Ending in le, er, or ure. This common adjective like handsome, polite, pleasant, common, and quiet. For example, happy, happier, more happy, happiest, most happy. Yellow, yellower, more yellow, yellowest, most yellow. Simple, simpler, more simple, simplest, more simple. Tender, tenderer, more tender, tenderless, and more tender. If you're not sure, use more or most. Note adjective ending in y like happy, pretty, busy, sunny, lucky, or replace the y with ieror or iest in the comparative and superlative form. For example, busy, busier, busiest. Number of syllables like 3 syllables or more. For example, important, more important, most important, expensive, more expensive, most expensive. For examples, a cat is fast, a tiger is faster, but a cheetah is the fastest. A car is heavy, a truck is heavier, but a train is the heaviest. A park bench is comfortable, a restaurant chair is more comfortable, but a sofa is the most comfortable. Comparison of adjective, irregular, comparative, and superlative. These adjectives have completely irregular comparative and superlative form. For example, good, better and best, bad, worse and worst, little, less, least, much, more, most, far, further, farther, furthest, and farthest. Comparison of adjective. The plus superlative rule there is placed before the superlative. For example, he is the richest man in the world. That is the biggest snake I have ever seen. She is the tallest girl in her class. Comparative of adjective, comparative plus than. To compare the differences between two people, things, or events. Example, Mount Everest is higher than Mont Blanc. Thailand is sunnier than Norway. A car is more expensive than a bicycle. Richard is more intelligent than Robert. Comparison of adjective, as plus adjective plus as. Usage, to compare people, places, events, or things when there is no difference, used as adjective. For example, Peter is 24 years old. John is 24 years old. Peter is as old as John. Moscow is as cold as St. Petersburg in the winter. Jennifer is as happy as Richard. Justin is as famous as Michael. A tiger is as dangerous as a lion. Comparison of adjective, not as plus adjective plus as. Difference can also be shown by using not so or as. Example: Mont Blanc is not as high as Mount Everest. Norway is not as sunny as Thailand. A bicycle is not as expensive as a car. Other is not as intelligent as Albert. Comparison of adjective, comparison of quantities. To show difference, more, less, fewer, plus than. To show no difference, as much as many as few as little as. Comparison of adjective, comparison of quantity. To show difference, more, less, fewer than. Example: with countable noun, more or fewer. Annie has more children than Jennifer. Jennifer has fewer children than Annie. There are fewer dogs in Bangsu than in Chatuchak. I have visited fewer countries than my friends has. He has read fewer books than she has. When uncountable nouns, more or less, Annie has more money than Jennifer. Jennifer has less money than Annie. I spent less time on homework than you do. Cats drink less water than dogs. This new dictionary gives more information than the old one. So the rule is more plus nouns that are countable or uncountable. Fewer plus countable nouns. Less plus uncountable noun. Comparison of adjective, comparison of quantity. Rules: to show no difference, as much as many as few as little as many as or as few as plus countable nouns, as much as little as plus uncountable nouns. Example: with countable nouns, they have as many children as us. We have as many customers as them. Chris has a few books as Mary. There are few houses in his village as in mine. You know as many people as I do. I have visited the States as many times as he has. With uncountable nouns, Richard eats as much food as Christopher. Peter has a little food as Richard. You have heard as much news as I have. He had as much success as his brother has. They've got a little water as we have.